This is the third Premier League predictions video that I've made. The first on the 15th of July 2016 and the second on the 24th of July 2017. I decided that it would be best to wait for the transfer window to close to see what happens at clubs like Chelsea, United and Palace. I've updated all the transfers and edited some of the players to have their special card stats from the team, which is for career mode after I finished the Watford one. In the 2016-17 prediction I got Palace in 14th, and last season I got Watford 14th, Newcastle 10th, and Man United 2nd, right? But I also predicted West Brom to get relegated. I did do a table prediction. I know FNG did it, but I was going to do it before him. So that is the table. I was United. I didn't play any games. It was Spurs that won the league by a point. They lost 2, only conceding 17. Watford got relegated. Huddersfield and Cardiff got on 3 as well. Liverpool get 4th, Chelsea C, Man United in 6th. Leicester 7th, Fulham 10th, and Wolves 11th. And shot top scores as well. It was Lacazette with 23, and Hazard and Kane with 21. Rashford, who has his 91 footies card stats. Mane has his team of the season. Vidra for Burnley 15, that is his team of the season as well. Same with Jota. Dini got 13. Very Font with 13. Mancini's 88 rated, Balassi 85, his birthday card. That's why he's 96 rated, team of the season. Mitrovic, Slimani, he's meant to be leaving. Assist was Hazard. Andre Ray got 6. Bobby Reed on there, he has his team of the season as well. Johan Batch as well. Clean sheets was Lloris with 22. Alisson at Liverpool 16, Edison 19. Leno got 12, De Gea 12, Adrian 11. Chelsea's new goalkeeper 11 as well, Rui Patricio. Yellow card was Cedric with 12, Socrates with 9. Red cards was Tarkowski with 4, Alexander with 2, anyone else. Danny Rolls, Vertonghen, Ramsey, Palassi. Goalkeeper for the tournament was Lloris. And then I'll go on here. Last year I was on Ultimate Team. And the first season it was on like this. So I'll start with the promoted teams. I'll do the championship after. 28th is going to be Cardiff. I don't think that squad is good enough. Signing Bobby Reed from my other criminal team has given themselves a small chance of staying up. 19 goals in the championship last season. Great achievement to get him back into the league. But if Fulham had beat Birmingham on the final day, they would have been in the playoffs. And I don't think they would be able to win it. I watched them play Hull City at home when Bamba scored. They have Junior Hoylett, who was Warnock's first sign at Cardiff. Last time they won the Premier in 2014, they finished 20th as well. They have players like Sahar, March, Coolcut and Fraser Campbell. All 3 promoted teams stayed up last season, probably won't happen this year. I think Patterson was good for them. Morrison is an inform. Cunningham was a new signing from Preston. The bench have brought in Smithies. The other Murphy from Norwich. Apparently he's the better one. Lee Tomlin. On the bench, Pilkington, Sahor, No One or Noon. it's just not a good squad. They brought him in Delonde and Harry Arthur, which is a good signing. He rejected Watford, so enjoy the championship if he signs for them on a permanent. This person's from the Philippines as well. But yeah, next team. Mendes Langerhood for them. Next club is one of the Wolves. At the end. And I put them in 12th, not 19th. I'm fed up of their fans already, and the season hasn't even started. They got 99 points in the championship and have turned into the Portugal national team. The defence is average, but maybe Dendonka will play at centre back. They sold Douglas to Leeds and rolled in Johnny from Atletico Madrid. People think that they can get top 8. It's their first season in the Prem, so they should focus on staying up first. Then push for top 10 next season. I've only seen Wolves play in the FA Cup when they beat Liverpool at Anfield, and they have players like Dicko and Wyman playing. I like Costa and Adama, and this will bring pace to the team. With Middlesbrough, all he had was pace. Now he can finish. It's not much squad depth really, that quality. Apparently he's good. And the final promoted team is Fulham. They're now a 4.5 star team. They also went on a manless with transfers. With Cardiff though, they're giving the players that got them promoted a chance in the league. Fulham can finish in 15th. They've kept Ryan Sesson on, who was Player of the Year in the Championship. He's only 17, but on here he's 57. Because it's a glitch. Tom Kearney won them the playoffs. Very good player. One of the signings of the summer with Seri also got Lemoshan from the same club, Nice. Sherlock got a hat-trick against Fulham in 16 minutes in 2014. They had players like Dempsey, Kasami, Steve Sidwell and Stettler. They went down the same year as Cardiff, finishing 19th. 85 goals conceded. They conceded 4 goals or more in 8 games that season. Haven't heard much of Sherlock since he scored 2 against Brazil in the World Cup. Went to Wolfsburg and Dortmund. 3 goals in 33 games at Dortmund. It's a 2-year loan, and he was rumoured to join Palace in a swap deal with Sahar. Watford were linked with Sambo and then Dendonka in January. A team like Fulham spending over 100 million. There's 3 players in this 11 that played in the Championship. Vieto, Jonathan Delonde, Fossey Mensah on loan, Callum Chambers. They have 2 more centre-backs from my career modes. Sergio Rico. I don't understand why they needed him. They have Fabrizio and then Bettinelli is a good goalkeeper. But yeah, these are used for financial takeover in career mode. Most of them that's an inform. Fossey Mensah was good at Palace last season, got a man on match against City. Okay, 19 is Huddersfield Town. These and Cardiff are mostly in everyone's bottom 3. I like the manager David Wagner and Emily Klopp. This person, Mbenza, son of Delonde, from the same club Meunier was from, Montpellier. Eric Durm, the cheap Bundesliga left back with pace among that team, signed from Dortmund. They scored 28 goals last season, which was the joint worst with Swansea. They did the double over Watford last season, Tom Ince now at Stoke, so they can join in the Championship next year. There's the bench, got Hamer on a 3, this person from Monaco, Leandro Bacuna's brother, Ramapara Billion. They have good fans, by the way, and I like the stadium, but squad's not good enough. They also got Sobby from Stoke, and they let Tom Ince join them. After that is, there's a tough choice. I'm going to go with Southampton. That is because they didn't score enough goals last season, and I don't believe they can get over 40 points. It'll be close between 18th and 16. Matt HD Gamer predicted them to go down 2. Charlie, Austin and Tadic were the top scorers last season with 7, and Tadic is now Ajax. They've signed Uyunisi from my Brighton career, who is just another Buffal. Buffal was known to Celta Vigo. Shane Long is still at his football club. Gary Adini kept them up with the goal at Swansea. Pre-season means nothing, but they lost 3-0 to Mönchengladbach and Derby. Then Novak scored for Poland. They got Danny Ings, so he's playing for his boyhood club. Good player, is just injured a lot. Was good at Burnley. Vestergaard. They haven't really replaced him and die. He's 6'6", by the way. Just slow. Watford wanted Ward-Prowse. This is Tadic's replacement. Cameron CDM, but can't play centre mid. Interesting. Who else have these got? Bertrand, Romeu, Angus Gunn. Good goalkeeper. They didn't sell Forster in the end. Harrison Reed, Jack Stevens, Hoiberg, Target was linked with Fulham. Yeah, I just think they'll go down. They won't score enough. Okay, 17th. I'll be a surprise at Burnley. This will be the 3rd year in a row I predicted them to finish 17th. That is because they've lost Dean Marnie to Fleetwood. The actual reason is because they're playing Thursday night football with not much squad depth. They also went 11 games without a win last season. It is a Sean Dyche team though, so they should be organised. Heaton and Pope are injured, so they signed Joe Hart, which is a good signing for how cheap he is. He made his debut in a 0-0 draw in Istanbul yesterday. They also signed Watford legend Vidra from Derby, and Naki Wells is apparently going to join Derby. This is the most Brexit team ever. The first game is Southampton away, which is massive. Sam looks as well. Goodmanson. I need to update a lot of players still. After that is Newcastle. Rondon just suits his club so well. They signed Key on a free transfer from Swansea. They buy so many former Sunderland players. They also signed Federico Fernandez on deadline day. Rafa could end up leaving because Mike Ashley doesn't want to give him money. Still don't know why I had these in 10th last year. That could have gone so badly. Kennedy came back on loan from Chelsea, was at Watford before and never played. Matt Ritchie was linked to like Stoke early in the window. The Brav could have signed this Muto person. Never really heard of him. The Army still at the club. Joselu, the June there, Sivet, Hayden wanting to leave, the other Murphy. But yeah, they'll stay up, mainly because of Rondon and Perez. John Joe Shell will be there as well, and the Shells, they've kept him. Next will be my club, but not in 14th. I've gone with 10th because it probably won't happen, but I've got to be optimistic. It was a dead end to the transfer window, not getting Alcacer and a centre back. We was linked with Reyes though, who's a free agent who can still be signed. Last season we finished 14th, but half the squad was injured. Like Chalobah, Delafeu, and Cleverly. Hopefully we won't sack the manager this season. That snake Marco Silva was taking us to Europe, then Everton wanted him, and it all went to shit. He took a Carlson with him to Everton and his bedroom for about 40 million. I think it was Spencer FC that said Carlson is better than Delafeu. Tears in my eyes. This Messina person is a unit. Andre Gray will win Golden Boot. 3 goals in pre-season. Where is he? Probably went past him. Yeah, him. This person is better than Bernardo and Messi combined. Scored that disgusting goal against Arsenal in the Europa League. Hopefully Penarando is actually a real player and he gets game time. Needs a work permit. Domingos Quino signed yesterday from West Ham was good in the under-19 championships, and Barcelona wanted him. 83 potential in career mode. A better backup for Cleverly while he's injured than Jake Livermore. He's also been at Chelsea and was offered a contract by Arsenal but chose West Ham. I also think that everyone is biased towards their own club. Decore has also signed a contract and Delafeu's joined on a permanent. Ben Foster's returned as well. It's just the centre backs. I'm not sure about Podol. He's slow. Cavaselli's good. There's got Navarro. We got him from Stevenage, who's apparently got potential. Successful thing with Villa. Still have Holabas and him. Campaign Mariappa at centre back. Chalobah as well. You probably won't play this formation. It'll probably be one up front. Delafeu on the right wing, Pereira left wing, or Seymour or someone on the left. Next is Bournemouth, who will finish 14th. Their strikers will score goals to keep them up, but they did concede, I think it was 51 goals last season. A lot of them being defensive mistakes. Lewis Cook was linked with Spurs, and Lerma signed for club level 25 million. Other teams have strengthened around them so they can drop 2 places from last season. Last year they got 44 points. Not much to say about Bournemouth. Ake's 85. And I also gave the foe his 92 card. That card is a joke. I also did the same with Pierre Crouch. Yeah, Rico Tanu, and I think that's everyone that they've signed. Yeah, they've signed him from Sheffield United. Yeah, that's it for Bournemouth. Quick one. After that, Brighton, 13th. Firstly, this is a team people should use for FIFA 19 career mode. I've already done 2 on Brighton. An actual career mode in FIFA 17 and saving them from relegation in 18. They signed him, but he's apparently gone out on loan. Some of the signings they made are odd, like still from Sunderland. Burnley's gone back to Wigan until January. Basuma was linked with Spurs and Everton in January, and I signed him in a Benevento career mode. Last minute free kick against Birmingham to make it 1-1 in pre-season. Gross and Glenn Murray were unreal last year. Gross, one of the best signings from last year, only 3 million. And this person, he was top scorer in the Eredivisie last season with 21 goals, and the first Asian player to be top scorer in a major European league. The two centre backs blocked everything last year. And then I watched Esquerdo at the London Stadium, and it was so frustrating to watch. Then he goes and scores a screamer. And Donny scored 6 goals for Deportivo, and he got relegated. Brighton got him in May for €6 million. Watford versus Brighton first game, Knockout's favourite stadium. Britos tried injuring him for life last time. Brighton also brought in 4 players not in FIFA just to piss me off. Norwood, I think, was at Fulham before. He signed Bernardo. Button they got from Fulham. Solly March, Sutner, Charlotto, and also him, a new right back from Valencia on deadline day. So I've done well, so next is Palace. Palace 11th, same position as last year, and that was with 7 defeats and no goals at the start. If they sold Sahar, they would have finished 18th or 17th. I believe he's worth 70 million if he's not diving in the box. Milivojevic, who scored about 20 penalties last season, I'd get him if you're doing a fantasy team. Kiai is a good signing, was just trash at West Ham last season. Jordan Ayew signed yesterday. His brother, who went to Fenerbahce, tweeted it first. Buwaita conceded 32 goals, which is the 3rd best in La Liga. And he also got Mayor on a 3. He has been so overhyped. I don't think he got a goal last season. Evan Tepe, Van Arnholt. Splashed the Sky Sports News reporter yesterday. What a legend. Tenth was Watford, so next is Leicester. Going back to Burnley, Leicester won the league and it looked like they were getting relegated the year after. They signed Johnny Evans, Soyuncu, and Benkovic, centre backs, and Watford signed no one. Benkovic training in FIFA. Soyuncu was playing with Arsenal. Their manager said that Maguire's going to Manchester, apart for the game against United. There seems to be scores. Some articles said they were preparing to sell into United, and they would sign as 2 centre backs. They do need defenders when it's recently been Huth Morgan and Benaluan. Vardy also signed a contract, and Ujoa and Slimani are leaving the club. Mahrez left, but they signed a B-Tech version of him. Ricardo Pereira and Madison are good signings. And I've also kept Michael. Spencer FC predicted these to finish 14th. I think league title number 2 is coming. and you deserve well. In 8th, Everton. They signed 3 players in the last 10 minutes of deadline day. 3 Barcelona rejects. Watford could have had 2. Yerry Mina. He costs 28 million. Value is higher than it should be because of the World Cup. I thought he would have gone to United. Digne signed in my Bristol City career mode on the same day in real life. And Andre Gomes scored against me with Everton. Bernard's a good signing as a free agent, was linked with Chelsea. The 8th, because I think West Ham have the better team, and Everton's pre-season was embarrassing. Even if I did say pre-season means nothing. Newcastle was their best player for pre-season. There's a bit more pace in the team as well. Ashley Williams was still in 11, and now he's on the Stoke. Lookman could have gone back to Germany, but he will be used this season. Can't wait for that 8th of December when Watford plays these. I put these 6th last year above Spurs. Tossing these sound really good. This formation doesn't work apparently. Snyderlin and Gay and CDM. Kieran Dell signed a contract. So did Connolly, he went to Wigan on loan. Middlesbrough didn't get Bezic or Balassi in the end. They also have Sandro, Calvert-Lewin, Holgate, Nias, Baines. Good team. Balassi as well, 85. And then yeah, West Ham, 7th. I predicted these high up in the table last year because of the signings they made, like Anowich, and they flopped. This year, Yarmolenko, Felipe Anderson, Frederick, Wilshere, Diop, Lucas Perez, and Fabianski as well, Silva. Then they go ruin it by signing Carlos Sanchez. Also about Wayner, who ain't in Fifa. They also have a proven Premier League manager, Manuel Pellegrini, even though he's old and has been managing in China. Reed, Andy Carroll and Lantini are injured. Chicharito said they can get top 4, and I want what he's on. I had to create Yarmolenko and also Yerry Mina. Fredericks they got for 3 from Fulham. And then the top 6. Again, will cause riots. 6 Man United, I didn't want to do it. Mourinho did not get Alderweireld, Maguire, Golden, Boateng or Mina. And is now stuck with Phil Jones and Chris Smalling. A BT pundit said it, but there's so much negativity at the club before the season started. Mourinho could end up getting sacked. They're my favourite team in the top 6. They did have the 2nd best defence last season. Only Fred has improved the team. They could end up losing to Leicester. He said that there is no unrest at the club. And then Pogba's apparently not made any wage demands and is committed to the club. And then Fulham have better fullbacks. Actually, young team this season. There's the bench. Pereira's good. Lee Grant, and he also signed Dalot. That's it. Lindelof as well in defence. Rojo as well. We're seeing the Wolves. And then in 5th is going to be Spurs. Same thing as last year, really. No signings, new stadium. Still better than last year when I put them 7th. They probably have the 2nd best starting 11 in the league, but there's no squad depth in the team. Dembele, Alderweireld and Knowles have their contracts expiring. so will they put 100% in every week? They did give out contracts to people like Kane, which is something. I just think that other teams are better this year. I mean, who are you meant to bring on? Jansen, Foyth, Onoma, Charles Sterling, and Kuru. It's not good. I need to give Vertonghen's team the season card. Ericsson was linked with Real Madrid if Modric goes to Inter. Next is Arsenal, but in third. No, I'm not deluded. Wenger's gone, and maybe the banter era has gone too. Unai Emery actually wins trophies. If Arteta was manager, these would be sixth. Arsenal's objective is to get back in the top four. A full season of Aubameyang and Lacazette. This person has apparently been good in pre-season. A new goalkeeper because Czech was useless last season. They might focus on their Europa League instead of the league, as Emery always won it with Sevilla. Hoping for a bit of Arsenal fan TV this season. I think they can get a draw with City. He's been good in pre-season and was good for Uruguay, pocketed Ronaldo. They did need a winger like Coleman or Dembele, and Ospina was linked to Besiktas, so maybe a swap deal with Villa. 3 hard games to start off with: City, Chelsea and West Ham. Socrates is new. I think Klajanat is injured. Yeah, Mkhitaryan. Joel Campbell will probably leave the club. Not sure Monreal as well, or will be. He signed a contract. And then the final 3. Fourth will be Chelsea. They kept Hazard, but the transfer window in Spain isn't closed. These would be sixth if he does go. Jorginho, Kovacic and Conte in the midfield. No Bakayoko apparently this season, as he's gone to AC Milan on loan. Record transfer for a goalkeeper, which is a massive gamble. Last year I had them to win the league and that fouled. Victor Moses was linked with Wolves. I had him in goal when I was playing Chelsea, and I lost in the Bristol career. I lost 3-2. And then to win the league, I don't have long left, so I might not be able to do the championship. To win the league, I'm going for Liverpool. If they actually do win it, I'm never going on Twitter again. Before they could beat the big clubs, but were struggling against the smaller clubs like Bournemouth and Watford. They got fourth last year because they wanted to get to the Champions League final. No Mignolet or Karius in goal this year. Alisson was number 1 for Brazil over Ederson. And Liverpool put Sam past him against Roma in 2 games. They've beaten City 4 times in a row, including pre-season. 25 points behind them last season. Also improved the midfield with Fabinho and Keita. Sturridge has been good this year. They got Shaqiri. Who else? Ox, I think, is injured. Gridget was in with Cardiff. They didn't get him. Apparently Markovic is still at the club. And Salah needs to replicate last season if they want to win it. Then to finish it, Man City second. Normally teams don't win the league twice in a row. Hasn't been done since Man United in 2008. Semenya's the only player I did not grade in this team, although he does have a festival football card. He won the Prem and the World Cup without barely playing. They need to try and win the Champions League this season. Also on the bench, Mahrez, Jesus, they signed Sandler. They could have done with a backup for Fernandinho. They didn't get Jorginho. Zinchenko wanted to stay and be on the reserves. Roberts was linked with, I think it was Southampton. Douglas Luiz didn't get a work permit, and they also signed him. But I think he's on the Celtic on loan. Then I will do the Championship. I'll start with these because I'm doing a career mode on them. I think they'll finish 9th. There's the team. They've got Aza. I think Wyman's a good signing. De Silva from Chelsea. Miente. Hunt is new. They did sell Brighton to Fulham. He was on Fulham's bench. 82 rated. Team of the season. Webster's new as well. I said that's a team of the season. They got one with Will Forest. They're Bolton tomorrow. I think Stoke will get promoted because this team is a joke for the Championship. I said about Crouch. Ateba was good for Nigeria. Ashley Williams they got. Butland stayed. Tom in to Folby. But they did lose 3-1 to Leeds. But I did have these to win it before the season started. Berahino as well. Might actually be good in the Championship. They got Klukas. So yeah, I think Stoke will be one of them. Sunderland ain't there anymore. I think Middlesbrough will get promoted. They are top at the moment. They played 2 games. McNair's new. Flynn scored. Braithwaite. They signed him. Never got to walk out with all the bubbles at West Ham. So yeah, that's 2. Maybe Leeds. I'm not going to do the playoffs. Leeds were very good against Thingy. Mainly Ruth. You got Harrison, Bamford, Baker. I think he's back at Chelsea. Barry Douglas as well. This person scored. I mentioned him when I played Leeds in the Watford career. I was 3-0 up and it ended 3-3. Who else? Derby. They have Lampard. Got a last minute winner with Tom Lawrence. They got Marriott. Darren Ben I think is at Burton. Joseph Soon. Cameron Jerome, I don't know if he's there. Tamori, Anyo. Mason Lance good. Waghorn alone from Huddersfield. They'll be in the playoffs. I'm just not sure. They only bottle it. Anyone else? I don't think the other 2, Swansea and West Brom. Show them. They have White Gal, so I'll say they get the playoffs. There's a good swap deal, White Gal and Rondon. You got one of the with Forest and Nat Phillips scored. They've kept the players. Like Watford wanted Dawson and Livermore. We got Foster off them. They signed him. He used to play for Watford. And Harvey Barnes scored. They did lose to Bolton. Jay Rodriguez stayed. Also in Burnley. Hegazi as well as there. And Swansea. I'm not sure it's Swansea. They did win, and that was Gander against Sheffield United. They still a lot of defenders. They can still loan in players. Signed him, Declan John from Rangers. I think he used to play for Cardiff. McKay's new. Selena from City.